Okay.
Booty. Harp!
But harp.
Yeah, like for real, right? Okay, so I remember why you found fire keys so annoying now. Because they always respawn. I think I talked about this already, but I hate how all these enemies just constantly respawn.
They do, like, a lot.
It's like
especially when you go through, yeah.
And these guys, when they hit you, they light you on fire, so it makes it very, very troublesome. Okay, so we get the hammer right away, that's right.
Right. Were we able to unequip the shield, or do you have to lose it in this one? Can you, like, deselect it in your gear?
Oh, I don't know.
I can't remember if you had to lose it.
Oh, I have to lose it. It
Damn.
won't let me. It will not allow me to take it off.
Well, damn, because I really like, having the Bigron sword and no shield.
Okay.
Just because
I'm gonna have to roll past fire keys.
Yeah. Well, because in this one, they actually made it so that you actually see the Bigron sword, and they gave it a different scabbard.
Would you like me to get eaten by a like?
If you feel like you can... I mean, at least for a little while, yeah. Because you can always just put it back on.
I can always
I just kind of want to show it off.
I can grab it.
Yeah. Well, you can grab it, yeah. And you can put it back on after you see it. But I just really like the Bigron sword scabbard.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, I'll get eaten by a like.
It's really plain and really simple, but I don't know why, but it... Darunia?
That tone just makes it like, oh my god, it's my friend! We have some man stuff that is like, I need to talk to you about how to make babies, because I accidentally made one.
Whoops.
So yeah. I wonder if the gain is too high.
It could, oh yeah, that could be it.
Because we had to turn it up much higher now that we're in a different room and
yeah,
the sound leveling is working completely differently.
Yeah, I need to... Wish,
I like how he goes to beat Volvagia without the hammer, and he's like, yeah, go save my brothers, because they're gonna get eaten. I would have saved the Gorons first and then risk the dragon, because then you know that your people are gonna be alive.
Hey, Link, go save everybody, every member of the Goron tribe, and defeat this dungeon, and then get the ultimate weapon to defeat this boss. I'm gonna go get eaten by a dragon.
Right? Like, that's basically what just happened, because he's like, I wish I had the hammer. But he wants to try and beat the...
I'm sure he's stalling it or something.
Wow, I did not think I was going to make that, because I was just like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, hey.
Got your arrow back.
I did. Yeah!
Stupid keys.
Yeah. So I like the ice keys, because I like the way they freeze you.
Who was it that we were watching that complains that they call bats keys and snakes ropes in the Zelda world? Somebody was complaining about it.
I believe it was Dan.
Yeah.
Because it made no sense to him.
And I want to say... Pro Jared also complains about it.
Oh yeah, Pro Jared probably does, yeah.
No, it was,
It wasn't Markiplier, was it?
He went to fight bats in a game, and they called them Sturges, which... is an enemy in D&D.
The only one I know who did that would be... Oh, that would have had to have been Pro Jared, because he's the one who plays the classic games, isn't he?
Yeah, he does a lot of...
So... I want to say it was Pro Jared.
He actually does a lot of Let's Plays now.
Does he?
Yeah. I feel like he's kind of put his... video game reviews on the back seat or the back burner.
Yeah.
And he's doing more Let's Plays. I mean,
I like his Let's Plays, so I'm not too upset about that. But I do like his reviews.
So Resident Evil 7's out, right?
Yeah.
We still haven't bought it or played it yet.
Which we need to.
We do.
Now that we have the recording studio, we're not allowed to play it without recording.
Well, that's definitely one that's really good to play without, because we've done everything we could to avoid any spoilers. We have not watched any of the YouTubers play it, which, let's see, 3 of my Let's Players that I watch are all playing it. So
even people who don't normally play horror games are playing it. So
yeah, and just like a lot of these Let's Players that I really like, I haven't been able to watch in months, like in a month, because they're all playing Resident Evil 7, and I refuse to watch it because I don't want to ruin anything.
Oh yeah, I have managed to avoid most spoilers of Breath of the Wild the same way. Like, we got that magazine that did a full review on it.
Yeah, I haven't.
And I thumbed through it, and the most I found out is that Zelda may or may not be voiced. Spoilers!
Not super excited about it because, if I remember right, they gave her
a British accent, and everybody gives everybody British accents these days. I was like, okay, if you're releasing the game in America, give her an American accent.
I mean,
if you're releasing it in the UK, give her some form of British, Scottish. That's not really inclusive. Like, just give her a couple of different accents. Stop giving everybody British accents.
Like, every fantasy, like, movie, like, everybody's British. And I get that a lot of the fantasy-themed, medieval-ish kind of deal
are set in, like, Great Britain. King Arthurian. Arthurian type legends, yeah.
Or, I mean, because most of it was in Europe. A lot of medieval stuff.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's more than just... there was so many more accents than just British. But, I know.
Well, my problem is that I actually like I like several of the British and UK accents. I found that I really like the Yorkshire accent. There is a woodturner I watched that is from... Wow, look at him race for me.
He's determined.
That is creepy. Wow, so, alright, I'm gonna get eaten by him. Just for you.
You know what I always thought they looked like? Those little finger water trap things. Do you remember those? They're like the Chinese water traps.
You're so innocent. You know what I always thought that he looked like?
You might want
to... where am I... These work for him, don't they?
That and the hookshot works. Or
the
one stab with the Bigeron sword.
Man, that Bigeron sword. That's right, because he melts into the wall. Well, actually, I don't know what he does if he gets too far away.
Yeah. So, look at the...
Let's see if I can
get a close-up on it.
There we go.
Just, I don't know. It's simple and kind of plain, but I like it.
It's got a couple... I like how it shows the actual, like, the Goron mark. I think I mentioned it in an episode. I think I want the Goron mark as my opposite shoulder tattoo.
Mm-hmm. Like, throw the Master Sword back on and then look at that.
Okay. Gear. This is the perfect place to do it, too.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, look how, like, intricate and, like, a lot of gold. Like, that would be...
Which is kind of suitable for the Master Sword.
Yeah, and then the Bigeron sword, though, it's, like, super powerful, but it's just so plain. Like, I don't know. I just really like it. And he looks really cool without this shield. Red bubble. Is that what they call them? Red bubbles?
I don't know.
Oh, I can't remember.
You fucking keys.
I don't know. I kind of wish when you had the Bigeron sword equipped, it would unequip the shield. Even though you can technically still use the shield if you're not... The sword isn't drawn and you block. I don't know.
I like how it pushes the keys back.
Mm-hmm.
No, I agree with you because it's just an interesting mechanic. Yeah. Interesting mechanic, though.
I always love how the hookshot can let you do that.
Oh, I know. Because otherwise it takes for frickin' ever to climb everything in this game. So many ladders.
Okay, what do you prefer, the hookshot or the claw shot?
Why can't I hit that? Okay, that's why. Because I'm not good enough. Which one is the claw shot?
From Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. It's so that you can have like two of them, and you can like...
See, to me they're two completely different tools, even though they perform the same.
Yeah.
I'd have to say... Okay, so two different opinions.
Mm-hmm.
For expediency, hookshot and long shot. For versatility and usefulness, claw shot for sure.
Yeah. I'm more of a, if it was realistic, definitely claw shot.
Yeah, I'm way...
Because the hook shot is just a sharp point, right? That you're supposed to shoot into something.
But the claw shot is like a claw.
It can grab, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can use it. Did that potion show up before like he died, or
before he faded?
Or does he just have a really slow death animation?
He has a slow death animation. Watch.
Okay.
See,
Jeez, 3 slices with the big sword?
Yeah, those are tough motherfuckers. Oh look, they changed the block. That's neat.
Yeah, it's not like a dull sandy brown color.
Yeah, like they've given a lot of relief to some things that were super similar.
They've definitely made the temples look really nice.
Mm-hmm. They had whole teams on that shit, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. They did a lot more with just the regular like dungeons too, as Child Link. But I think they really went all out in the temples to kind of make them look like temples.
Which is nice, because that's what they are.
Rather than just like, oh, here's just a dungeon with a different color palette.
Right.
Which is what it was.
Yeah, yeah. So it's given a lot of individuality.
Yeah.
To these temples that were previously very similar. And the way they filled in details.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, I just really like the big long sword.
Yeah, me too.
Oh man, that's because we're gonna get the Skyrim Zelda mods.
Ooh, yeah, that's
and
super excited about that.
Man, because we have all the weapons available to us. It's like, do we want to do a sword and shield or a two-handed, or do we just kind of want to do a little bit of everything, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely. I would say a sword and shield, because that's more traditionally Link.
And do we want to just do the Ocarina of Time gear, or do we just kind of just mix and match?
Just find the damn mod and I'll play it.
Okay.
Or you can play it. Since I... Little secret about me. I'm actually not a very big gamer. I have a specific set of video games that I will play over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. Mostly because... this one, it's partially for nostalgia, partially because I like the Mage Knight puzzle feel. Mm-hmm. There's a few others that I'll play, but I actually don't like most video games. I like Skyrim. I'll play Skyrim. Mm-hmm. I'm not a big gamer. That's the secret. I'm not a big gamer.
Yeah.
I think this is just right where we came from. It is. Okay.
So, growing up, being the older brother, I think I played a lot more video games than my brother did.
Yeah.
But I've noticed now, looking at my brother's Steam account,
yeah.
He's definitely made up for lost time because he plays way more video games than I do now.
See, I like to, now specifically, I get up at 5:30 weekdays, 6:30 on the weekends to go work out. Mm-hmm. Because I'm training for that race. And I actually want to not embarrass myself. So I'm training for the race. That's taken up. Just get out of my fucking way. I'm doing shit. And then I go to work all day. Mm-hmm. Can't play video games there. Well, I could play, like, I could take my handheld, play Pokemon on the breaks. Pokemon's another one I'll play. Play Pokemon on my breaks. I will... And then I get off of work. And usually I come home and I start cleaning.
Yeah. And
doing laundry or, general house chores or whatever. Because for the longest time, I did get the extra key good. For the longest time, I was not a very clean person. So now that I've gotten into the habit of actually cleaning the house, I don't want to stop. So it's like, okay, and then I go up to bedtime or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then by bedtime... I don't need to go to sleep until 10:30. But that still means that by that point, by the time it's pretty late, I just kind of want to relax for a minute. Mm-hmm. And video games don't relax me very much.
Yeah.
I don't get sleepy when I play video games. Like, I know some people do. I play mind games on my phone. Mm-hmm. That's about it. But I'm not a big gamer.
I've fallen asleep playing Ocarina of Time before.
Have you really?
Yeah.
How do you fall asleep playing Ocarina of Time?
So, man, this might be a story for our next episode because we're
next episode. Can I jump down the tunnel again?
Yeah, go ahead and break his ankles again.
All right, cool. Oh,
it seems to be a theme on our show. Rest in peace, ankles.